This is Maria. Maria has just arrived in Canada and has claimed refugee status. Because there is no Spanish interpreter available at the moment, her interview with citizenship officers must be rescheduled, hindering the process of her refugee claim. Unfortunately, Maria's situation is not unique. According to an Australian-based study, refugees experience ongoing difficulties navigating unfamiliar legal and governmental systems, as well as in communicating with service providers. These language barriers significantly hamper both the resettlement process and individual well-being of Canada's newcomers. My goal is to provide a solution with tranSlate, a new app designed to link people in need with interpreters from anywhere at any time. tranSlate will allow refugee claimants to navigate Canadian policies, communicate with their lawyers, and engage at their refugee hearings in a language that allows them to communicate comfortably and confidently. This initiative is seeking to provide real-time interpretation services with an actual human interpreter, rather than online translation services that only translate written text. Gone are the days where things get lost in translation, as tranSlate only uses reliable native speakers who have undergone secure screening procedures and who we hold to very high standards. You just log onto your app, request an interpreter, and our interpreters on standby will assist you. If one is not available for your particular dialect, simply put in a request and we will notify you once someone becomes available. So, how does this work? We've already established that on one side, we have refugees who require assistance when it comes to language interpretation. On the other side, we will offer a network of over 10,000 experienced translators. Because Canada is such a diverse country, we have taken advantage of our domestic talent and recruited multilingual Canadians on a volunteer basis to stock our language inventory. Then, we have our app, which essentially acts as a platform to flawlessly connect these two sides and enhance client well-being. In terms of sustainability and funding, it's important to take a broader look at our business plan. Through our registration platform, we will vet all candidates and have them sign confidentiality pledges. Then, we will initiate partnerships with third-party organizations who may benefit from our interpretation services, such as hospitals, for-profit companies, other government-level systems, or even financial institutions. We would charge them fees to use our service, and these fees would be used to pay our interpreters and keep a small percentage for ourselves, to be used as a source of revenue to offset any admin costs that come with running our app, as well as to fund our potential to grow and expand our services later on. So, to summarize, tranSlate is a social purpose-driven business. Our social purpose is to better support refugee claimants by offering free translation services. To maintain our business in the short and long term, we will engage in market-based activities with larger organizations that need interpretation services and can pay for them. Our volunteers will benefit because through our app, as they volunteer to support our main social goal, there is also the potential for paid work with other businesses or nonprofits that need their interpretation services, so we will act as the intermediary. Assessment will be done by using a comparison study, using a sample group of refugees who have not used our services and compare it to a sample who have to determine whether their experiences of claiming refugee status in Canada were improved by our service. To ensure sustainability, I will also provide quarterly surveys to our interpreters to establish whether our app is effectively connecting them with paid work compared to before they started using the app. Overall, this service intends to disrupt this current social problem by providing an innovative way of connecting refugees and interpreters. This will enhance human well-being by eradicating language barriers for claimants and better support their diverse language needs. And that's why we need tranSlate. It's time to clean the slate on the way we serve Canadian refugees.